Hello everyone, welcome back to another Space Marine 2 video. So in this video I'm going to talk about the new community update. So it's been a month since we got the last one and it was pretty cool. We got a lot from the developers, and you know I like these monthly updates. They're pretty fun. So let's get into it. Greetings Space Marines. This month we released new content, the new termination map and the new lethal difficulty. We loved seeing you provide feedback and challenge yourselves with new difficulty. We also took into account the constructive criticism and have implemented some balancing features and tweaks into the game. We truly hope that you're enjoying the game. And they've just hit 4.5 million players. I'm guessing that's over all the different platforms that it's on, which is pretty awesome. It's crazy that so many people have got the game, and well, hopefully they're playing it. Let's start this off with great news. We are now over 4.5 million players defending the Imperium. Okay, so seeing the community grow so wide so fast makes us incredibly proud. We're working hard to provide new content for you. Listening closely to your feedback. We cannot wait for you to discover what's next for Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Thank you so much for 4.5 million. Thank you so much 4.5 million times. That's an awesome picture. Wow. So improvements brought to the game. As for every single release, we closely read the feedback from players. Therefore, we've seen that new content did not meet everyone's expectations, and that adjustments disappointed many of you. Well, yeah, the 4.0 patch was a big hit in the gut from the 3.0 patch, but they did a hot fix with 4.1 and they removed and fixed a lot of things, which I'm glad that they did. It brings gameplay, so the 4.1 brings gameplay and balance and tweaks of weapons difficulty and AI and much more. Make sure you read the patch notes. So I do have a video. I will leave a little bookmark at the top so you guys can check out me reading the patch notes. So this is looking awesome. This looks like the new Neo-Volite pistol. That looks crazy. I've used a Neo-Volite weapon before in I think it's the Space Marine Augmented mod, and it's pretty good on there too. So let's get into upcoming content. Another update is coming soon with a brand new weapon, the Neo-Volite pistol. The Neo-Volite pistol is a thermal weapon with a cumulative damage, as heat rays have deadly impact on organic matter, incinerating flesh into ash with explosive force and jets of flame. A weapon of choice against Tyranids. Interesting. The Bulwark, Assault, Vanguard will have access to the Neo-Volite as a secondary pistol. I'm a bit devastated that it's not on the tactical. They did show it on the tactical on the original showcase, but hopefully they add it soon. On top of this edition, this update will also come with buffs for several firearms. So as you can see the picture, the animated image. I don't want to say GIF or GIF or, you know, I don't. Anyway, let's just get on with that. It's a whole argument in itself. Later this year, around early December, will come the much awaited Dark Angels chapter pack, along with the new enemy, the Zangor Enlightened. So I'm guessing that's the Zangor that we've been seeing in the Astartes mod, which is very rough around the edges at the moment. There's not much sound to it, but it is there, and it's borderline ready. In the new PvE map set on Demarium, Obelisk, and that's obviously down here on the right. Be patient, Marines. Of course, we have to be patient. They're cooking. We've got to make sure that they get it right. Your ideas. You're constantly submitting new ideas to focus together. To our great delight, let's answer some of them. Content add-ons. New melee weapons. Adding a new melee weapon is something we'd love to have later. However, it also takes a lot of time and production resources to integrate. Be sure that we'll let you know once we're more advanced on that subject. So they're saying that add more weapons, they've just got to have more time. Hopefully they get them two-handed swords in there, or like a two-handed axe, that'd be cool. Or even a power axe, I'd love that, or a chain axe. So many weapons that I'd love. And obviously the power claw, I need that. New campaign, more campaign missions. We're currently not thinking about adding new campaign missions to Space Marine 2. We'd rather focus on creating new operations and Eternal War content. I mean, yeah, that makes sense because the story's finished and they don't want to try and get the rest of the story going with Space Marine 3, and they don't want to spoil too much for the next game. Obviously they're not focusing on the next game, so fingers crossed. That's, you know, big thing. Maybe Necrons, you never know. So Eternal War party size. We're currently working on implementing custom PvP lobbies. That's interesting. You'll be able to invite your friends alongside various other options to customize your experience. Okay, so score limit, time limit, class limit, and so on. So everyone could play as a tactical, for example. Heretic Astartes playable in operations. This will not be implemented due to Space Marine 2's specific setting. However, how operations are designed, and even the game as a whole, the dialogue is written as Astartes talking, oh my god, to other Astartes, for example. Missions are also designed so that our characters fight to help the Imperium's war effort. Yeah, okay. I mean, this makes sense. It would be cool to have Heretic Astartes in operations, but sadly you probably have to leave that down to modding. Because, like, probably, Games Workshop probably doesn't want, Saber to make a Heretic Astartes operation, plus it would really go against the whole story they're going for. So, you know, because operations are meant to be integrated into the campaign. So sadly, I don't think this will, no matter how much we beg and ask for it, this will never happen. So add the possibility to replay the campaign prologue. Whilst not a priority at the moment, this is something we might consider in the future. So yeah, like the starting mission where you play as the Death Watch Titus, that'd be pretty cool. Considering adding a bonus reward for players using Quick Match. This is okay, so that's another thing. Fingers crossed, you know, get a little bonus because you're playing with people that you don't know, compared to playing with people that you do know. So it's pretty good. So customization, here we go. Color lenses. I've been really wanting this for ages. We are ready to release the color lenses in the next big update, which will bring Dark Angels chapter pack. Ooh, I can't literally. That's as of this video, which is the 31st. Happy Halloween, by the way. This is, well, I'd say it's about a month away. I know it's saying a month away. Probably a month and a week, because tomorrow is the 1st. So fingers crossed that comes sooner rather than later. I'm not wishing my time away. I just really hope that this comes a little bit sooner. More than 4 customization spots. This is not a priority right now. We prefer to focus on developing other features at the moment. We'll come back to this later. So this makes sense. You know, they want to pump out actual content compared to the UI type of content. I mean, yeah, it would be great to have another 4 slots for the customization, but you know, you've got to think of they've got to try and focus on getting actual, you know, physical content out there. They could add this as a, you know, as a small update. So fingers crossed they do get on with this. Customization add-ons. More customization will come in the future. More precise customization options is a must-have as well. Okay, cool. More helmet customization and patterns. This is something we're actively working on. It will arrive in the lifespan of the game. Well, I mean, that'd be cool. Ability to recolor cloth pieces / tabards. We can consider adding this option later down the line, but creating a satisfying level of quality on this feature is harder than it looks. I mean, I've seen a few pictures of the textures of the tabards and of the you know, the cloth pieces, and it's pretty intense on the sense of they've only got so much they can work with, and you know, if you put if you just slap a colour on there, it might not work as well as intended. So fingers crossed they do figure out how to do that. Lieutenant colour customization. This has been greenlit. More customization is coming for the helmets corresponding to other chapters, which is awesome news. Change the skin colour of your marine. We're currently working on an option to add head customization to your space marines. Now this, I'd love to do that, because then it adds another level of customization to your character, because a lot of people don't want to have the same faces as their, you know, for example, Valius, the tactical, he's got a white eye, and he's got all this tech on the side of his head. People might not want that. People might just want hair with a few, you know, studs on there, with both of his eyes clear, stuff like that. Maybe hopefully that's the level that they're going for, but fingers crossed. Allow Deathwatch icons to be placed on the right shoulder. Yes, this is something already in the works. Now that right there is another thing that's awesome, but fingers crossed that comes sooner rather than later, of course. So let's celebrate Halloween. Our VP community is very prolific, so okay, so he's literally just going through a lot of screenshots that they've taken, which are absolutely awesome. So that is pretty much it for this month's community update. Doesn't seem as big, does it? I'm just scrolling back down to the last one. So this is the last one. Yeah, no, it's about the same length. So this is a pretty good community update. They've cleared up a lot of things. They've shown us a few cool things. Like I said, a bit disappointed that the Neo-Volite is only coming to the Bulwark Assault and the Vanguard. The tactical, yeah, he's got a lot of main firearms, but I would love a slight variation in the pistols. He deserves some sidearm love, does the tactical, but you know, I'm a tactical main, and you know, everyone's got their choices. Anyway, that is about it for this update. And you know, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and let me know what you think of the update. Obviously, I'm really excited that, you know, I mean, November might be a dry month, sadly, but maybe they'll add a few different patches where they buff the bolters a bit more. But, you know, fingers crossed, maybe the modding community will throw something else at us other than the Astartes mod. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.